facial hair contains bacteria, usually found in the intestines and the toilet. That's so disgusting.
How does that cheer me up? I was about to eat some food. You just put... Oh, my.
Sorry, but after that, I will never see this man the same way again.
Seriously.
Look at all that bacteria, okay? I'm sure James Harden washes his beard with a proper disinfectant. Houston Rockets coming into this one against Toronto on the back of 7 straight wins. Harden, only one thing on his mind, shave the deficit. Rockets down 10 after the first. On to the second cue, Harden facing DeMar DeRozan. The dish to Montrezl Harrell, one of his 11 helpers on the night. But the Rockets still trailing. Harden again keeping his chin up, the spin move, and Rockets move to within 2 points at the break. Time to let your hair down, Mr. Bacteria. Oh no, I don't think so, because Toronto hit back in the third cue, DeMar Carroll from downtown, and then Kyle Lowry with the bullet pass to DC, another triple. 26 points and 8 boards for Carroll, and just like that, Rockets down by 9. But the Rockets go on a 20-2 run to stay alive. Trevor Ariza there, and then Harrell with the floater in the paint. And suddenly, Houston find themselves in front. DeRozan doing his best to keep Toronto healthy off the glass. 36 points on the night. Raptors to within 5, but there was no way back. Houston outscoring Toronto by 11 in the quarter. Harden dancing his way to another triple-double. 40 points, 11 assists, and 10 rebounds for the Germ. Rockets infecting the Raptors for their 8th straight win. Mr. Dermatology recording his 10th triple-double of the season. That's second best in the league. But when it comes to double-doubles, he has 32 this season. That's 3 more than anyone else in the NBA. Also worth noting that Mr. Hygiene now has 17 straight double-doubles, the longest single-season streak by a Rocket since Hakeem Olajuwon did it back in 1992.
Well, great win for you guys here tonight, but you got off to another slow start. What was said at halftime to get you guys going?
Just play our game.
So when you just play your game, which means you get a triple-double again, your 10th of the season, you got to get, I mean, it's amazing what you guys are doing offensively.
Honestly, man, it's just, there's going to be some nights where we start off slow. It so happened to be 3-4 in a row, and it's an 82 game season, so we just pick it up, you know, stick to our principles defensively, help each other out, gang rebound, and then in our second half, our pace offensively picked up, so good win for us again.
And I think defensively is the key. I mean, you were out there, you had 2 steals, 2 blocks, you took a charge. Those are the kind of plays you got to make to win games.
Yeah, man, for sure. You know, the dirty work. Obviously, my teammates do the same thing. They take charges, help each other out. So, you know, get scrappy a little bit. I'm happy we came away with the win.
It's not just an individual feat. Houston as a team are doing really, really well. They are the informed team with the longest active winning run in the league with 8 and have the 4th best win-loss record overall. Houston's last loss came against Memphis on Christmas Eve.
Oh, I'm never going to grow a beard like that. And speaking of Memphis, yes, Kevin Durant and the Golden State Warriors looking to bounce back from their loss to the Grizzlies. But they came up against another bear when they visited Sacramento. DeMarcus Cousins not happy with the foul call, and he goes to abuse the furniture like it's Floyd Mayweather. Poor chair. But it wasn't feeling good after that attack. Good news though, Rudy Gay was playing like a tiger. 23 points from the forward. Kings up 7 at the break. But the Warriors came out like a pack of hyenas in the third. KD with the triple there. Stephen Curry running the floor. Splash. Draymond Green also dangerous from distance as always. And Klay Thompson, he can do the business. Not just offensively, but he also did the dirty work defensively. Check that out, and Curry was there to finish the move off. But when he went up there, he landed quite awkwardly with this somersault, but he got it anyway. Warriors outscored the Kings by 12 in the third Q. And in the fourth, it was a done deal. That one was Curry's 5 3-pointers on the night. 30 points for Curry. Durant chipped up as usual. 28 points and that dunk. Golden State back to winning ways. And if you're wondering about the well-being of that poor chair, don't worry, let me assure you that it's fine and squishy. And the offender did get his punishment. Cousins slapped with his 12th technical this season. That's joint most in the league with Russell Westbrook. But the bad boy of the NBA has not been ejected yet. Emphasis on the word yet.
Go there. Pretty
After 4 games, Hassan Whiteside can finally see again. The 27-year-old suffered double vision from an eye injury for a week, almost similar to the Star Wars character C-3PO, the assistant to Anakin Skywalker, but this guy is just known as CP3. Chris Paul starts things early, getting 10 assists in the first quarter. That makes him the 10th player of all time to reach 8,000 assists. You know what, Paul? I would give you 3 points just for that, or you can do it yourself. In the third quarter now, the 2-time Olympic gold medalist finds JJ Redick just at the edge of the arc for another 3 points. Miami was definitely off heat, especially when CP3 with nowhere to go still managed to get the ball to Brandon Bass for the dunk. Mo Spites next in line, awaiting an assist from Chris. Unmarked there, no problem. The 31-year-old handling the ball alone in the paint, setting himself up for the jumper. LA Clippers win 98-86.
Seems like it was a while ago, but career assist number 8,000. I don't know if that skipped by you this evening.
Yeah, I know that. Cool, I guess that means I've been playing for a while now.
I guess that's your stock answer. We hope you keep playing for a while now. I have to know, it's just, as a fan of your game, did you know how many points you had and how many assists you had in the evening?
No.
And how difficult it is to get to a 2020?
No, I had no clue.
You know you're at 19 and 18?
No, I know I got tired, so I asked to come out the game.
Well, and that makes sense. We're in an era right now where we see superstars go, you know, I'm a little bit away from a triple-double. I don't care I got a 20-point lead. I'm going to go back out there. You thought it was more important to go sit?
To each his own. I was tired, so I said, let me come out the game. Let somebody else get in.
Why, hello there. How may I assist you? Onto the assist chart, only 2 players hit outside the teams. Russ Westbrook leads the way on 22 with CP3 just 2 shy of him. Paul got himself on the chart for the 2nd time after his game against Miami, overtaking Houston MVP James Harden and the other 3 fellas.
Well, no seasonal record for any of the Cavs' big 3 against Phoenix, but they got off to a fiery start. The 3-point play here makes LeBron James the 14th all-time leader in field goals. I'm so good, we've got to watch that one again. James takes no prisoners. Look at his macho power, strength for anyone that's in the way of him. He was involved once again later on, combining with Kevin Love from downtown. Kyrie Irving, meanwhile, got this one in off the glass for the Cavs. Now LeBron going coast to coast for the layup. The Cavs would go on to score 41 points in just the first quarter. That's their 2nd highest this season. They scored 46, the Trail Blazers, back in November. But it didn't stop the Suns from the comeback. Eric Bledsoe led the way from a 3-point land. But what Bledsoe can do, Devin Booker can do also. Both men combined for 59 points tonight, tying things at 90 in the 3rd. But not for long though, because of course Mr. LeBron decided to set the record straight. Cleveland's big 3 got a total of 80 points on the night for the Cavs' 3rd straight win on the road. And that man there still has energy for a nice manly hug after the game. Well, LeBron is 14th on the all-time leaders in field goals, but he's 2nd on the list if you only compare current active players. He's only 435 field goals away from Dirk Nowitzki. So, if you do the maths, he'll need at least 11 field goals in the remaining 46 regular season games to leapfrog over Nowitzki and into the top 10.
What have you learned about what it takes to play at a championship level, being with this team now as long as you have?
You got no clue till you get there, man. You know, as hard as you think you could work, as hard as you think you could play, there's another whole level. And so, you know, even me being at 33 is another level you could go to challenge yourself. And, you know, team chemistry plays a big role in winning games. So we love each other, we can yell at each other, and so now we're going to chill out.
Oh, Mark, you forgot to mention it was Bollywood night in Sacramento.
Oh, yes. The King's owner and chairman is Vivek Ranadive. He's a businessman, engineer, author, speaker and philanthropist.
Wow, thank you, Wikipedia.
What do you mean, Wikipedia? That's all from my brain, thank you very much.
No, definitely not you. Still to come on Daily, what Antonio Conte did that could mean the end for John Terry at Chelsea. Details next.
They should know by now, no one is special. No goal is too easy. And no lead is too safe. No game too comfortable. But they should also know that the hardest journeys lead to the greatest rewards. The Premier League, a real game for real men.
This broadcast of the Premier League is brought to you by Brickfield's Asia College, the fastest and smartest way. MyEG, Malaysia's e-government service provider. And Calpis, Japan's first cultured milk drink. Every year, sports fans make a resolution to not miss any of their games. But 90% of them fail. With Astro on the go, you can avoid being another statistic.
Yes! That's what I'm talking about right there!
Watch the best of sports anytime, anywhere you like.
Oh, smash it!
Just download the all-new Astro on the go app. Free for all Astro customers.
Welcome back. A quick look at what's been trending on social media today. The hashtag #eSloanGunting took top spot thanks to Digital Chaos winning their first tournament in 2017. Muhammad Farkan Harun was also the talk of the town after he won the WBC Light Heavyweight Asia title. Liverpool was also trending on Twitter, but it's not what you think.
Oh, don't get upset. Don't get all the smiles. You okay? Come on, you'll be alright. What's your name? It's 5 then. How's it going? You red or blue?
Oh, we don't call him Captain Marvel for nothing. Faiz Subri made the list in Zurich for the FIFA Gala. And finally, the Golden Globes and that Leverkusen mascot just couldn't resist a photo with one of the winners.
Well, all you Luis Enrique haters out there, listen up. This one is for you. Now, if you compared all of Barcelona's head coaches in the history of the club, the 46-year-old has won the most number of times in his first 150 matches in charge, with 112 victories. That's actually more than the great Johan Cruyff. That's more than Pep Guardiola. That's more than Frank Rijkaard. Come on, give the guy a break. Now, for all you Neymar haters out there, well, you can keep on hating because the Brazilian has not scored since October the 19th. And he's trying his very best here to end that run against a very stubborn Villarreal side. But that attempt was close, not close enough. To make matters worse, the host would hit the Catalan side with a lightning-quick counter-attack. In the second half, Chelsea thought Pato, of all people, releasing Nicola Sansone, who tucks the opener past Marc-Andre ter Stegen in the Barcelona goal. The Italian forward screaming out for some love and attention, but none of his teammates interested to give him a nice manly hug. Enrique busy checking Job Street online just to be safe. In point market, quite tough in 2017. Meanwhile, Neymar was still on the hunt to break his goal-scoring duck. Nothing working for him, except maybe his excellent command of the Spanish language. The bad luck was not exclusive to just Neymar. Barca was super unlucky to miss out on 2 penalties. Soriano touching the ball with his hands there, and minutes later, his second touch. And after that, everyone wanted to just touch the referee. Remember, Barcelona were fresh from a loss to Athletic Bilbao only 3 days ago. Still bruised, but fear not, Lionel Messi is still around, and in the dying minutes of the match, of course, the Argentine's free kick would touch the back of the net. I think that's how the term top corner came around. 13 league goals for Messi, good enough for the sole ownership of the top scorer in La Liga at this very moment. Final score, 1-1. And Neymar's wait for a goal continues. Since October 2016, the Barca star has only managed 2 goals. And actually, if you count his total goals this season, it's only 6. This coming off his 31 goal tally last season. Suarez has scored more in just the last 4 months. And look at Messi's number, 17.
People say I look like Ruud Gullit, but I think I'm more like David Luiz. I've represented the Netherlands at under 15, under 17, under 19, and under 21 level. I was on loan with Bournemouth until yesterday. Who am I? Well, I am Chelsea's defender, Nathan Ake, and I've been recalled by Antonio Conte with immediate effect. Apparently, he thinks I'm ready for first-team football at Stamford Bridge. Yikes. And I understand why the coach said that. After watching my captain make his first start since October, JT was caught in this swift move by Peterborough United in the FA Cup third round early this morning. And as the last defense, he brought down Lez Ann, who was otherwise through on goal. I would never have done such a thing, just saying. I feel bad for our captain, though. It must be hard keeping up with the pace at his age. I think he's like, what, 42 now? I might be wrong, but lucky for us, we had Pedro in red-hot form. He actually could have scored a hat-trick in this game, but it's okay, we can't be greedy. That's his first goal, and that's my buddy Eden, looking cool on the touchline. But guys, I want to show you this Pedro miss, okay? I think even my grandmother would have scored this with her eyes closed. I love you, Granny. Reminds me of that Torres miss against Manchester United, but I think his is somehow worse. Poor Pedro. Lucky for my amigo, Coach Antonio is smiling. Now I know Pedro's English isn't great, but he is someone who does his talking on the pitch. Especially after that horrible miss, he did not dwell on it for very long and scored his second on the night. We won 4-1, and I can't wait to play for this team. I miss you though, Diego. And I will miss you, JT, when you retire, because it's looking that way. At least you will have this record to be proud of. Most red cards by a Chelsea player ever. 8, and that's 3 more than Frank Leboeuf and Dennis Wise. Maybe when you are much older and resting in your living room watching me play in your spot in the coming years, you can learn a thing or two. Take care, Captain.
It's a pity when happens this, because to take a red card is not good. I think that yeah, you have to respect the referee decision, but in this case maybe yeah, we are maybe we'll do an appeal for this situation, because the situation is very clear, and I think John didn't deserve this.
Tottenham welcomed Aston Villa just days after beating leaders Chelsea 2-0 here. Don't remind me about that. And if you watch the match, I'm sure you might have fell asleep. Don't worry, we did find some interesting things to show. Now, look at some of these tweets. We have a villain here. His name, of course, is Janssen, and a striker is supposed to be the one shooting, but Victor Janssen was on the receiving end of some shots firing off the Twitter world. Janssen may find that at half-time. Orange, rather than 4 Mars bars and a donut, makes him more lively. Next up, Fat Janssen could put on a Villa shirt and look like a world-class centre-back. Oh my, some positivity maybe? Well, I really want to support Janssen, but he's making it harder and harder every time he touches the ball. Well, he did get taken off at half-time, of course, and things fired up later on when Son scored that lovely goal. And Ben Davies also got one earlier on in the match. It was a pretty good game in the second half, I've got to say. Things definitely livened up 2-0. And check this out, Aston Villa only had 1 shot on target.
Liverpool fielded their youngest ever side when they hosted 4th-tier Plymouth Argyle, with Ian Rush watching from the stands. The Reds registered 12 shots on goal in the first half, 2 of them here within the first 15 minutes, courtesy of Emery Chan and Shea Ojo. Ben Woodburn also joined the party in his first start ever for the side, but even he couldn't take advantage of beginner's luck against Plymouth. And when Divock Origi eventually broke the deadlock, it was ruled for offside. Unfortunately, Jurgen Klopp, however, disagreed, so Trent Alexander-Arnold thought he would try from a different angle. The youngster was only 8 when Liverpool last won the FA Cup. Daniel Sturridge telling Gino Wijnaldum why he thinks the youngster may need glasses. Second half now, Lucas trying to end his 7-year goal drought at the Kop. No luck. And then when Sturridge finally came on, he failed to do any better. First via Ojo, and later at the end of a Roberto Firmino pass. In added on time, Alexander-Arnold had one last go, but the Liverpool faithful had seen enough. At least Liverpool maintained their record of never losing to a League Two side.
Whole Plymouth, I don't know exactly how big Plymouth is, but was in the 18-yard box, I would say. So it's not with pace. It's more. It's about you need to stay cool in situations. You need to stay patient in situations like that. That's the biggest challenge in football, to play against a deep defending side for all teams in world football. So because the smaller they can make the spaces, the less the quality difference is obvious, and that's how it is. And so, but we could have used speed more often, especially first half when they played the long ball, the goalkeeper winning this ball and immediately other direction. We didn't do it one time. Yeah. That's not too cool. And yeah, how it is. But then it's really young boys. That's not a problem, and we will try it again against Plymouth, 100%. And if we do better, we can win, and if not, then we don't deserve it.
All right, enough of the men. Time for some ladies' action over at the Sydney International. Samantha Stosur now on a streak. A losing streak, that is. The local veteran is now nearly 5 months without a win in her hand. Yes, 5 months. She was facing up against world number 27, Anastasia Pavlyuchenkova. The Russian made it look like an easy tie, closing both sets in over an hour. And when she has amazing serves like you know she can do, you can tell why. Finally, Stosur got herself a point there after some time, but unfortunately, it just was not enough, as she lost the match to a serve from Anastasia, who showed her how it's done, winning 6-3 and 6-1. Next on Daily, who took the honours in Hawaii? Clue, not Jason Day, not Jordan Spieth, not Dustin Johnson. Golf, after this break.
Every year, sports fans make a resolution to not miss any of their games. But 90% of them fail. With Astro on the go, you can avoid being another statistic.
Yes! That's what I'm talking about right there!
Watch the best of sports anytime, anywhere you like.
Oh, smash it!
Just download the all-new Astro on the go app. Free for all Astro customers. With one remarkable free kick, he's made the final 3 of the FIFA Puskas Awards. Will he be Malaysia's first winner? The Best FIFA Football Awards 2016 on Astro Supersport 2, Astro Arena, and HD.
A brand new year is beginning. Open your arms to happiness with A-List.
Calma, siguro to, no?
Così.
2人でどっか行っちゃおう。香り幸せにするからさ。
Eight new movies to warm your heart. To subscribe, tune to Channel 200.
There's a classier way to reach your football stars. Join the Astro PFA Fans Player of the Month contest.
Welcome back to Daily. Now, to those of you basking in the Monday blues, we have something to cheer you up. After a grueling schedule, the competitors of the 2017 edition of Dakar Rally took some time off the muds to hang out with the Bolivian fans at La Paz. Joined by President Evo Morales, the country's capital is greeted with parades of bikes, cars, and trucks. The race is set to resume later today with Stage 7, leading to the southwestern city of Uni, just 622 kilometers away. For now, let's enjoy the confetti while Mark brings you the weekend recap.
Yes, I will, and here's a recap of the first weekend of 2017. First up, Cristiano Ronaldo is set to receive his 4th Ballon d'Or award. Hands off! Not yet, mate. Not until the arrival of Luis Figo. And of course, the real Ronaldo. And a no handshake for Zinedine Zidane. Oh, there's also a Skype message from Kaká. Just wait a little longer, Cristiano. Okay, he's not done quite yet. Not just yet. There's also Fabio Cannavaro. And when Ronaldo finally got hold of the award, it's time to show off. To the action on the pitch now. With the real Ronaldo looking on, the imposter Ronaldo inspired his team to a 5-0 rout of Granada, also scoring one himself and dedicating the goals to the legends watching. Los Blancos extended their unbeaten run to 39 games. On to some tennis now at the Qatar Open.
Defending champion, Novak Djokovic.
Murray? Okay. Well, number 1, Sir Andy Murray. Djokovic defended his Qatar Open title after beating the racket. No, I mean Sir Andy. It was also the top-seeded first defeat in 29 ATP Tour matches. The Joker took close to 3 hours doing so. And check out this rally. It took absolutely forever before a forehand winner sealed a 2nd consecutive Qatar Open title for the Serbian. The world number 2 now holds an impressive overall record of 25-11 against Sir Andy, who defeated the Serb late last year, taking the number 1 spot altogether. You know, they say revenge is a gift best served cold. Purple League now, the spotlight is all over Datuk Lee Chong Wei. Spot this guy on the right though, his name, Terry He, and he was guilty of a starstruck error like this one. So good, we got to see it again, and again, and again. It's okay, Terry, everyone's having a good time, even Datuk Lee himself.
Aloha, people. Can you guess our next destination, Mark?
I don't know, Reem. Are you talking about the only US state that grow coffee, coca and vanilla beans?
Well, that depends. Is it the most isolated population center on the face of the earth?
Do you spell it in 12 alphabets consisting of the vowels A, E, I, O, U and consonants H, K, L, M, N, P and W?
Don't know about that, but we are talking about Hawaii, where the first 4-day PGA Tour concluded recently. I know you're probably excited, but don't take your eyes off the prize now, yeah? Sunny Hawaii, where there are more hits than misses in 2017's first PGA Tour. We start off with William McGirt's attempt to a hole-in-one at the second hole. Does he make it? Well, he misses, but only by a little bit. What a way that would have been to start the new year for William. Oh well. On to more significant action at Kapalua. Eventual winner Justin Thomas set up for birdie at par 3, 11th here. His closest challenger is Hideki Matsumaya of Japan. He did this to pile on the pressure, but that turned out irrelevant when Thomas had an allowance to do this. With that birdie at par 4, the 23-year-old American bagged his second PGA Tour win of the season. The last one came in the CIMB Classic right here in Malaysia. He also took a $1.22 million check, moving up to number 12 in the world. Life is good at 23.
Have you got anything else to share with me, Reem?
Yes, we are meeting Zlatan Ibrahimovic this week. Not you, not me, but Lez Ann is going with our winner from the #FansOnly contest.
Anything else?
Yes, Roberto Firmino's house got broken into. Poor guy. I think he just lost like 70,000 pounds worth of jewelry. Why does he have so much jewelry?
Anything else?
Go Google Messi's dog.
Why?
Because it's quite cute, but you know, just go and try. Don't ask a lot of questions.
Okay.
Do you have anything else to share?
Yes, actually, well, speaking of devil...
Okay, we're out of time now. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye, YouTube.
Is it the Reem Show?
Astro Super Sport. Bye.
They are the proud Malaysians, stepping forward to defend their pride.
They could be in the final tomorrow.
Facing up to the challenge from the world's best, never giving up.
What a smash! They've done it. Malaysia at the moment are having a great day.
The BWF GP Gold Malaysia Masters. Catch them at home on Astro Super Sport 4. The biggest stars are here, on demand. Discover your favorite Indian movies with no additional charge. On demand, just pick and watch all you want, when you want.
I'm waiting.
Connect your PVR to home Wi-Fi now to discover more. Come on a tour of the Premier League. Catch the latest news and hear sensational stories on and off the pitch.
Wow.